So here we have our setup. We have our cell on the left, pump valve and syringe pump in the middle, and then our solutions on the right. We're just getting things set up in our code here, importing in some Python packages, directing where to save the data, and establishing connection with the pump valve. Here we're connecting to our CH software. And this is where we define our square wave and CV parameters, like the initial potential, final potential, sensitivity, frequency, and amplitude, and for CV, initial and final potentials, and scan rate. This code is just making sure that we randomize our interferent list so every trial we run has a different shuffling of interference sampled. So now we've made it to the block of code that controls the experiment. So we're just going to click run on that, and we'll get to start to watch the solution start to fill up. You can see the pump valve pulling solution from the solution lines and pushing it into our eChem cell. So what the code is doing here is turning on the argon bubbles controlled by the valve switcher. It's using lab.dispense to dispense the solution line that we've labeled buffer and methanol. It's going to bubble for 5 minutes, which is controlled by lab.sleep, where it's doing nothing, and then we're going to turn the argon off. Next, we're going to collect a CV scan rate study and a frequency map of our electrode just in our buffer solution. After we collect our background buffer signals, we then titrate in our analyte using lab.dispense. Bubble to stir the solution and let it rest for 5 minutes to allow for binding. We'll then collect that same range of frequencies in the presence of analyte. Finally, we have a series of cleaning steps. So now that the electrode has been bubbling for 5 minutes, it's going to turn the bubbles off and start collecting the electrochemical data. This is automatically controlled using the HardPotato API that interfaces with the CH Instruments software. Once the square waves are finished, the analyte is titrated in and mixed. Then the same frequency mapping is completed here. After the background and analyte datasets have been collected, it's time to clean the cell. We first remove the solution from the cell through the wasteline and refill the cell with buffer and methanol to rinse the electrode. The rinsing solution is removed and the code restarts to test the next analyte.